Hello everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study, and I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out You Can't Sit With Us by SUNMI. This is her latest comeback, came out, I believe, last week. We're playing catch up a bit, that's why we're a little bit late, so apologies. I believe her last comeback was Quori, which was fantastic, played into like a bit of a crime noir concept. Now let's see what she has in store for us this time. Now before we get into today's video, if you enjoy what we do, if you'd like to support the channel, please consider visiting our Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/formoftherapy, we have a lot of bonus reactions on there, like listening parties, but for just a little bit more, we also have variety reactions, like variety shows. You know, we checked out SUNMI's Running Girls earlier this year. If you want to check all that out, that's going to be on our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. Hit the like button. It's a free, easy way to support us. I would really appreciate it. And thank you, everyone who does support us. Let's get into the video. This is You Can't Sit With Us by SUNMI, and this is your form of therapy. Oh, shit. You had me at Digipetty. Oh, what? Oh, that's odd.
I feel like I'm grappling, tripping out here. You said it's love, but you got a point. Tell them you found the only one who pull you out. Don't call me honey, cause I ain't gon' be no sweet girl. Hurry, time, call my girls, I'll get you. 어디쯤이야 on my way. 난 미워할 생각은 없어요.
Oh, wow, this is fascinating. Jesus.
왜 우리 늘 끝을 보는 건지 다시 넌 볼 사람처럼 말야. And every time I see you I hate you. 그래도 너 없인 안 될 것 같아. You can sit with us, I hate you. 너만 생각하면 I'm feeling pain. You can sit with us,
Hold on, I want to take a look at these credits real quick. Abyss Company and DigiPetty. Interesting. Oh, okay. Well, that was unexpected. That was incredible, to say the least. SUNMI produced a both genre-breaking song and a genre-breaking music video. I mean, just from a creative aspect alone, I have to give it a 10 out of 10, but I'm going to give the whole thing a 10 out of 10. And let's just watch it again, and I'll give you my commentary and play-by-play and talk about all the fantastic things about both this song and this music video. That's not. Okay. I'm so stupid. The zombie shots were there from the beginning, and I totally missed it. Honestly, that might be better. You know why I missed it, though? I'm gonna be honest. I missed it for the dumbest reason. I saw DigiPetty right here, and that's all I was staring at. I'm not kidding. I have pretty bad tunnel vision, and this is a great example of it. If you were watching my initial first watch through reaction, and if you were like, why is PD not reacting to the zombies? That's because I literally saw DigiPetty and went, DigiPetty? Like it completely took away my. I didn't even see that SUNMI's carrying a fucking gun. I didn't even see that. I immediately went to You Can't Sit With Us, and if people don't know, PD stands for production director. And the thing that I am most passionate about, I nerd out about the most, is production stuff. And so I always love reading credits, looking at credits, see if I recognize any names on people who worked on it. And I saw DigiPetty, and I was like, I was just so excited. I was like, oh my God, SUNMI and DigiPetty, I am excited. And Abyss Company, I'm not that familiar with them, but I think somebody mentioned that Abyss Company did Bam Bam's music video, Ribbon, I believe so. Correct me if I'm wrong. But there are a lot of references in this music video. And let's start off with You Can't Sit With Us. The title alone, You Can't Sit With Us, I have to imagine she's going off of just the You Can't Sit With Us term popularized by Mean Girls. That was from the film. I haven't seen that movie in 5,000 years. Whatever that group is called. I don't think they're the Plastics. I think the Plastics are a separate group. But that's what the You Can't Sit With Us reference is from. But also, there is an additional thing, which is in Mean Girls, Regina George's group. They also have that whole On Wednesdays we wear pink. So pink plays a very, very big color scheme in this music video. So already, I mean, I knew the song was called You Can't Sit With Us when I added this to my list last week. So I was like, oh, okay, so this is going to be like a Mean Girls reference. And that's all my mind was on. Because usually when you have music videos like this, when they are inspired by something, they are inspired only by that one thing. They rarely do multiple references, and rarely do music videos ever do genre bending. And that's what I really loved about this. So the pink color scheme and You Can't Sit With Us, those are both references to Mean Girls, which I'm sure most people were aware. And then we get a little bit deeper. So we got zombies in the mix. The clue was always in the video store name. It's called From Dusk Till Dawn. It's not as famous Quentin Tarantino movie very early on in his career, starring a very young George Clooney. Actually starring Quentin Tarantino as well. Did Quentin direct that movie? I know he starred in that movie. I can't remember if he directed that movie. I think he directed the movie. But or was it Robert Rodriguez? It was either Robert Rodriguez or Quentin Tarantino that directed From Dusk Till Dawn. Okay, this is going to bother me until I look this up. One sec. Robert Rodriguez. I was right. I corrected myself last minute. I was never wrong. I'm never wrong. Okay, but yeah, directed by Robert Rodriguez, starring Clooney and Quentin Tarantino. I was mistakenly thinking that Tarantino directed it because Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez worked together on the whole, Death Proof, that Grindhouse Films thing. Anyways, From Dusk Till Dawn is a movie about, actually it's about vampires, now that I think about it. It's not even about zombies. But that is also a movie, I believe, where it starts out as just a crime movie. It's a crime movie where I think it's been a long time. Quentin Tarantino and George Clooney are like bank robbers or robbers of some kind. They're on the run, and then they like wind up at this bar, and then it turns out like the people in the bar are like fucking vampires. There was also a TV show on the El Rey network called From Dusk Till Dawn. Never watched that. Yeah, so From Dusk Till Dawn, that's a reference to, actually, I guess not the zombies, but it's a reference to the plot device of changing the plot device in the middle of the film or in the middle of the story. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Anyways, let's continue. Also, I mean, y'all should know this by now, but if you're new, I'm a sucker for 80s inspired synths, so. It's that Angelica doll. Flip phones, landlines. Perhaps, I wonder if this is a specific aesthetic they're setting or if it's maybe a reference to Mean Girls as well. Mean Girls was of the era of landlines and flip mobile phones that looked like the Motorola Razr. Or in general, just the outfits, the outfit aesthetic here that you see is a mix of like 70s, 80s, and 90s type stuff. So that would also be a very prevalent era. And also just the music is inspired largely by the 80s sound. So they might just be like, it might not be like a specific reference, but more so like, hey, we're just trying to create a retro visual here. So that might be why. So this is the first thing that So this is the first thing that threw me off initially. That's the kind of like singing or rapping style you hear from like more like the modern hip hop rap music. But she kind of made it a little bit more melodical. Interesting. Also, I don't know if this was intentional. Like it feels, I don't know, weird to me because it says action right here and then it says teen right here, but then you've got Giant and Sleepless in Is that Sleepless in Seattle? It should be, yeah. Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. Sleepless, not action movies. And then it says teen, and then I'm pretty sure that's Saturday Night Fever or Boogie Nights. And then that's 2001: A Space Odyssey. So that's. So this is something I always really like about SUNMI's music videos, is that, even amongst all the beautiful visuals, there's always a dark undertone or a dark layer to it. I think the music video that probably comes closest to this is probably Noir, her song Noir. But in general, her songs and music videos, even from Kashina to Heroine, all have like either a dark or a somber undertone. And her music videos always, like, I think this is the deepest music video she has yet in terms of like the layers. But even like a video as simple as like something like Heroine, or what would be a more simple video, or I would say Gori is a little bit more, I don't know. But like all of her stuff, it seems very inspired a lot by just crime, the noir genre, black comedy, and that's consistent throughout all of her work so far. Siren.
I feel like I'm Brooklyn, tripping out here. You said it's love, well you got a point. Tell them you found the only one who blew you up. Yeah. Don't call me honey, cause I ain't gonna be no sweet girl.
All right, she did her own rap break, which hell yeah. I'm always of the belief that like when you have female soloists, depending on the song, like just let it, if they are capable of doing it, just let the female soloist do the rap portion themselves, because most of the time when they have like a male rap feature, they're in it for like the rapping stop. The rapping section was like 5 seconds, and then they'll bring in a feature for that, and it's just like, what was the point? Either use them more or just don't use them at all. It just feels like a weird interruption to the song. And so her section was pretty short, so I'm glad she did it herself, and it did feel like she was kind of experimenting with that, because I will say, not a fan of the rap. I think the flow is fine, but at the same time, the flow is also very basic, and I think she's just trying it out. I think if she keeps working on it, it's going to get even better. But also the lyrics were a little bit rough, because it was all in English, and SUNMI is like 80% proficient in English. That's the thing. She's like 80% proficient, but like when you put it into rap form, rap is like poetry, It's got to flow well, and it did not flow well in my opinion. The English did not flow well, but SUNMI, I love you. Please do not hate me for the critique. I'm just trying to be as honest as possible. Please.
Call my girls, I'll get you. 어디쯤이야 on my way. 난 미워할 생각은 없어요.
God, this twist, man. So something I noticed about him the first time is I was wondering, is he not really a zombie? Because if you notice, compared to everybody else, he's got the thing on his head and stuff, but he's not turned. Visually, he's not turned. Whoa, that shot too. Yo, that's dope. Holy shit. Yo, this is a legit shot. Yo. Wow. Wow. Is it? I think they might have incorporated the bullet time technique. I can't say for sure, but it looks like it was one singular shot. And to pull that move off, you usually need to do the bullet time technique. But I would love to see a production diary for this. Oh, I want to know how they pulled off that shot. I think it's the bullet time technique. It was the one that was it was invented for actually the Matrix film, but it has come a long way since then. But it is not often used at all. It is an available technique. It is way more advanced nowadays, but it is rarely ever used. But I want to know how they did that. That's a dope shot. See, this is also smart. Like, This is the power of just like, I think the power of hip hop and how it is continually growing, and just like, you know, the way that it influenced the R&B genre, and now the way, I mean, for a while it's been influencing the pop genre, but to hear it in an 80s or like a synth-driven retro pop song is unheard of, and it's fresh and it's new, but it's also what's most catchy about the song. Honestly, the song is catchy enough on its own. You can't say well, na 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 na. It's a very catchy top line, but you know what's even catchier? Na 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 na. That is increasingly what's happening in pop music. You know, they're incorporating, like they're incorporating that type of top line a lot because it's addicting. It interrupts the flow. It's ear catching. And I think it was a clever idea to put it here. I also feel like it was kind of like an experimental thing that they were like, let's see how this goes. And if this does well, if this is what people latch onto, I feel like we're going to be hearing more of this, perhaps from SUNMI, but also maybe other artists if it catches on. Can we appreciate this outfit? The hair, the Chanel necklace. She is only wearing the Chanel drip, huh? Because earlier, when she's in that skirt outfit, that had Chanel logos on it as well. Like, she is only on that Chanel thing. She looks so good in this music video. I'm actually not a fan of this, this hair color and this hairstyle. This kind of like this washed out, like bleached, like kind of bleached hairstyle. I don't know, like it makes hair look very, like on most people, very dirty and gross, and it just doesn't look good on a lot of people. For me, that's just for me. But it looks amazing on her. She looks fucking gorgeous, and I don't know how she pulls it off. It's like Temin with his Advice hair. Temin's hair in the Advice music video should be so ugly. And I think if anyone else had that hair, it would look so ugly, but it looks so good on him. Like, I have never seen a hairstyle that is so unattractive, look so good on anyone. And this type of like coloring and stuff, I'm usually not a fan, but I love it here. Her makeup team did such a fantastic job. One sec. So wow. Are they using I wonder if they're using real airsoft guns for this. The blowback looks real. The blowback looks real. Doesn't look like CG. You can CG that, but my God, that'd be so much work, so much effort. And for a music video, that would be a needless waste of money. It would be cheaper to do it with airsoft guns. I don't know if full metal blowback airsoft guns are even available in Korea. But blowback looks real. So did they have to like custom paint a deagle? First of all, she's shooting a fucking deagle, which would not physically be possible with two hands like that, but obviously suspension of disbelief there. I I just want to say, whoever did the sound design, I think they did a fairly good job. I'm pretty sure that it's not the accurate sound of a deagle, I think, but it's pretty damn close. Like, they didn't put in just a random gunshot sound. They wanted to have something as close to a deagle as possible. And I believe deagles are harder pops like that. God, this is such a good shot. Such a great shot. Oh, I love this shot. Oh, just the voyeuristic angle of like she finished everyone. Oh my God, and we're following. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought she was gonna have to kill him. Like, legitimately, if she killed him, when I was initially watching this, if this is the route they went, I was gonna cry. Because I was like, oh my God, this is so, like from a writing perspective, I thought it was so poetic. Like, you know, obviously this dude did something wrong to make her hate him. And he's like, forgive me. And then, like, you know, she accidentally murders him. And then he comes back as a zombie, which that in and of itself is like, if you think about it, like the zombie genre concept has been done so many times, but they've never done I accidentally committed a murder, but then the person that I murdered is like my spouse or my significant other. But then suddenly, just at that moment, a zombie outbreak happens, and then the person that I just murdered came back to life. So then there's this extra layer of like, oh shit, I have to survive a zombie apocalypse. But also, like, there's this guilt of like literally your sin coming back to haunt you. Like, and then like her having to kill him, and then like I thought she would have to wrestle with that, and like, oh my God, like it's her fault that she died, and then like she has to kill him again as a zombie, and like there's just like so many layers, and I was like, oh my God, that's so emotional, and that's not what happened. But yeah, I thought that's where that was going. I always like really fucked up, sad, bitter endings. That's why. Sorry, let me correct that. I don't like watching that. I like writing it. And every time I see you, hold on, real quick. Just a little added production note. They added like a little soft gel right here. Like you see a little purple tint. That's great. They didn't have to do that, but he's not completely shrouded in darkness because of it. They really didn't have to do that. It's just a nice little touch. I really appreciate that. And every time I see you, I hate you. Man, a Pink Panther diamond too. Those are, I believe, really expensive. Or I thought she was gonna get turned. After she hugged him, I thought she was gonna get turned. That outfit is hot. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be crass. She looks good in that blue denim outfit. It looks fantastic. Was that a Blockbuster sign? Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Okay, this set right here, this is such a digipetty set. Did they literally not use this set the entire music video and only for here? Holy crap. Really? To all this money! All this money! I hope they release a performance music video, at least in this location then, jeez. See, again, I'm a production nerd, guys. Like, when I see that, I don't think like, oh, that's a nice set. I'm like, oh my God, all the money wasted. Like, that's like what I think, just like dealing with budgets and shit like that. That's the weird thing that I focus on. And I love this too, just from a visual standpoint of just like all these like men just like trying to claw after her, and she's just like singing, and like she's like literally saying, you can't sit with us, you can't sit with us, like literally, like, you know, like almost like her ravenous fans like trying to, she's like, I like Wow. Oh, wait, there's more. I forgot. I wanted to talk about this last part. So, this last part. I wonder if this is alluding to another music video, like she's going to release another music video and it's going to pick up where we left off, or if this is a reference to a previous music video that I can't remember. Because, one, she's in a completely different dress. Completely different dress, completely different outfit. And then the cops are there, right? I'm also thinking from a production budget, from a producer perspective, they rented out 3 cop cars. You've got these extras, uniforms, guns. All of this is money. At least thousands of dollars right here. For this ending shot, this one ending 3-second shot, just don't have the shot then. Or have the shot in the outfit that she was wearing and without the cops, or like with zombies coming in, like to allude that like, oh, maybe she's gonna die, but like at least they made up, you know? But no, like what? The police standoff. Like, why are the police here? Well, because he's a zombie, but he's not a zombie. But like, oh, maybe they mistakenly think he's a zombie. Okay, but again, why do they have this scene? You don't need to have this scene. This scene alone costs at least several $1,000s, and then she's wearing a different outfit. I think that all alludes to this, either links to a previous music video that came out, and I can't remember that specific outfit, or this is hinting at another music video in the future. That's my prediction anyways. I don't think it's just some random scene at the end, because I just think, just from a numbers budget, like as a producer, if I'm producing this music video, I'm like, why? Why? What is even from a director standpoint and directing standpoint, why? Why would you spend thousands of dollars in a bunch of man hour on this scene that is not going to pay off in any way whatsoever? So I think this is going to allude to something. I don't know. But yeah, that is my reaction and review to SUNMI's You Can't Sit With Us. That was a long one. That was a long one, boys and girls and non-binary pals. Oh, man, that was good. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching that reaction and review of SUNMI's You Can't Sit With Us. Always a fun time with SUNMI. But guys, if you enjoyed this, let me know what you thought about the video in the comments down below. Hell, if you just liked watching my reaction and review, just tell me that. Feed my ego. Tell me how wonderful I am in the comments down below. I would really appreciate it. But guys, thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate it. And you guys, if you'd like to support the channel, if you like what we do, if you want to help keep the channel alive, consider visiting our Patreon over here, patreon.com/formatherapy. We're going to have listening parties over there, but we're also going to be doing variety show reactions, bonus reactions like that. So if you want to check that out, go to our Patreon. You know, free ways to help us out. Leave a comment down below. Leave a like down below. Subscribe to our videos. It would really help us out if you subscribe. Stay tuned for our videos. Check out our other videos over here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.